Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Konosuba Season 3 Episode 8 reaction. Okay, the previous episode, things looked pretty good. Kazuma was able to get a lot of money. Both Kazuma and Aqua was having the time of their lives. So were Darkness and Megumin. And things turn out to get a little bit more serious later on when we go to Vani, and Vani prophesizes that something is going to happen in Darkness's like future, and she might try to like self-sacrifice herself for that, but it won't really work. Anything that she does won't work to make the situation better. And later on, he tells Kazuma that I said that it won't work for her, but if someone else does it, it might, obviously indicating that Kazuma can help in that situation. Later on, we get to see Darkness coming in with one of the craziest bounties, and turns out it seemed at the beginning like it was one of her usual things that she does, because of her tendencies. But later on, we get to realize that she really wants to do that. Probably, I'm guessing, because of monetary problems, so she wants to get that bounty done so that they can get a lot of money. That's what I'm guessing, at least. And they go to take care of it, but in the end, they're in a pinch now. And that, I think, what was that, like a Hydra or something? Yeah, Hydra. That Hydra was a more difficult, thing than they thought it would be. And Megumi cannot use her explosion because Aqua was literally on top of it. So I don't know how they're going to counteract this. Let's see what happens in this episode. Let's get started. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no. Wait. Alright. I'm Kazuma. Well, this is a regular thing, so. Wait, how did he die? Like, weren't everyone in danger? Like, wait, did the Hydra eat him or something? Oh my god. It probably got melted. Yeah. Chin chin maru. Oh. Uh. Hello? Are you... Right. Okay, so that's what happened. Okay, I'm guessing the reason nothing happened to Darkness is probably because her defense is extremely high. It probably didn't affect her or something like that, I'm guessing. Obviously, Kazuma got swallowed and digested probably. And Darkness went in to help him out. But Darkness is fine because of her defense. I don't know, I'm just guessing. But wait, what happened to the Hydra? Who took care of it? I have no idea. Hmm. Using Megumin's robe. Yeah. Yeah, what happened to it? Oh, okay. Oh wait, so Megwin did use explosion. Otherwise, why is she being carried? Really? You think so? Oh boy. Yeah. I'm. Oh boy. Yeah. She feels, you know, responsible. Yeah. Here we go. I think it's money. She needs the money. Yep. Yeah. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, that's why. Oh no, everyone's pissed. Everyone's pissed. But if we. Well. Oh. What happened? Oh no. Yeah? Oh no, what? No! Oh my god! Oh, this girl, I forgot her name. She's with um. Oh no, please. Ay! Oh no. Wait, when did Yunun come? I didn't even see her. That's actually, yeah. Yep, she needs money. There you go. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, I'm here. Oh no, this drag. Wow. Yeah. Bruh. What? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Oh, strike away until it does. Ah. Oh my god. Well, you've already done it once. Yeah? Hmm. Ah. Oh boy. Okay, that. Wow. Will it? I guess. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I guess. Wow. Oh yeah. So the liter. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Wow. The whole, in season one, Megumi and Kazuma. She probably likes it. Ah. Regenerate. Yeah. How do we do this? Oh god. Oh. Oh, she's fixing that. I guess it's blacksmithing skill. Hmm. Yeah, Aqua. Hmm. Oh god. Well, oh yeah, I thought that she was probably going to. Right. Okay. All right. So maybe he has a plan, Kazuma. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I feel like one thing I can see Kazuma doing is hiring people to help out. Like he has a lot of money, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was right. I was right. So he hired them because, like I said, they definitely Kazuma definitely has a lot of money now. He has the yeah. Oh, okay. I'm not really sure if he hired them or he has just asked for help. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Okay, so he asked for help. Okay. What the hell? How is does that face has a? The mask has a face, like a. Yeah. La Latina. Okay. Wow. Okay. Don't worry. Wow. Yeah, decoy. Okay. Okay. So the decoy is like a taunt skill. Okay, I realized. Okay. Right. Oh, okay, so that's what they're doing, using bind. I see. I was like, how, what they going to use bind? Wow. Damn. Damn. Good God. Okay, so that's how we will restrain it. And oh my God. Yeah, this thing is too strong. Okay. Damn. Oh. Okay, drain touch. Okay. All right, it's working. Good God. Okay, we were able to drag it to land. All right. Right. Ugh. Damn. Oh my God. Yeah. Damn. It's okay. Okay. Nice. Damn. Yeah. This is the time you're. The fact that she can add like hold the Hydra like that is crazy. Yeah. What? Okay. This girl is crazy. She's like some high level stuff, going off of some high level stuff. Yeah. She is levels above. Yeah, you're evolving now at this situation. Her passive skill, the masochism, is evolving. You idiot. What are you doing? Oh god, he's probably gonna get whacked. Oh! Okay, we can save him, probably. Yeah, there you go. He just got swallowed. Oh, nice, because. Yes, explosion. Run, guys! There's a big one. Oh boy. What? Oh, okay. Oh boy, that's the biggest one probably. Out of all the other explosions. Makes sense. All the adventurers helped her out. Yay. Hmm. Yes, because everyone helped, you know. uh, oh no, she's not here, is she? Yeah, she left a letter. I saw this coming. So she probably like. Oh my god, just bit. So was it not the money? Like I thought she needed the money. Okay, wait. Oh boy. Yeah. Well. Okay, so I'm trying to understand what is the problem. Like I'm sure like Alderp is like up to something, but like what actually happened? I thought maybe like their family were in trouble because of money or something. That's why she needed that money for the Hydra. But now I'm not really sure. Like, okay, let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me read this. So, okay, the final section where the end of the line starts here. You can look forward to what we have got. Probably doesn't make sense to open a letter like this. It's actually my business slogan. Yeah, business has been picking up, and we've actually been able to open in a third location. It's been a long road, but I think I'm ready to dedicate myself to this endeavor. Now, how about some jelly silences like, well, Devil King? You can look forward to what we've got. Okay, so that was today's episode. Basically, we took care of the Hydra. Like it was obviously a difficult one. We had to take the help from each and every person in Axel, and yeah, we were able to do it. Now, here's the thing. Like I was saying, in the previous episode, even in this episode, up until the end, like I was thinking like she needed the money. That is why she was trying to defeat the Hydra. Because like what I thought was like she went back to her house, if you remember. I thought like maybe like Alder pulled some kind of strings, and maybe her family is like now needs a lot of money or something. That's why she came back, took the bounty, and wanted like the whole party wanted to help in slaying the Hydra. And that was her plan. So maybe like after winning the defeating the Hydra, she can get her like portion, and maybe she could use it for something that she needed to do. So that is what I thought. But in the end, after defeating the Hydra, obviously the all the adventurers, they were like, oh, you can take the bigger portion, to Kazuma and his group. So obviously, I doubt they got the whole part of the bounty. I'm guessing if the bounty was like, I don't know, like some huge amount, maybe the adventurers who helped them, maybe they like kept like 30% and like gave like 70% to Kazuma and her group and his group. And if Kazuma's group got like, I'm these are all like assumptions I'm making, because they said that you can keep the bigger part. So that's why I'm assuming like 70-30, something like that, maybe. Or maybe like 65, like 35, something like that. So in that way, um, each of the party, like, group members in Kazuma's group, they probably got like how much? Like a 15%, maybe, like roughly, they were able to get. So yeah, maybe that wasn't enough, and that is why darkness had to leave. Like I'm just like, I don't know, like, because the most obvious thing that I thought was like the most obvious reasoning that I thought, the reason why darkness wanted to defeat the Hydra was probably because of money. And I was like awfully convinced about it, especially in today's episode, because there was a section you see where they were like, oh, Kazuma and like Chris have like a ransom on them, and you see like darkness is like that, oh, that's a lot of money. And she was like kind of like in a comedic way, kind of like that whole section. So I was like, okay, now I'm convinced she needs the money. But then in the end, maybe the amount of money that she got out of the Hydra, maybe that's not enough. That is why she obviously she cannot really like bother other people. And as she said, like, she loves the people of this town. She cannot really ask them something like this, like, oh, can you also like like give me more of the like reward, more part of the money. She cannot really do that. She like she as she says, like, like, I have like one thing that I understood from today's whole thing is that the people here, they're really nice, and I really love all of them. So maybe that made her, I don't know, make peace with the whole situation. That is why she decided to probably give up on the money part and move on. Now I don't know what is going to happen. Like I don't even know what's going on with her situation. There's something she's being troubled with, probably related to her family. So like the fact that she left with the party, I don't know. Like maybe it has something to do with, or maybe she doesn't want to involve Kazuma's group with her own problems. That is why she decided to just say goodbye and leave. And now I don't know what's going to happen, because obviously I'm not even sure of what the situation is. They're obviously they're keeping this a secret, and I'm guessing it'll be revealed later on what's the situation, what's going on, why did darkness have to leave, all these things. So yeah, I guess we'll have to wait up until then. Um, right. Okay, so that was today's episode. So right, okay, so yeah, so there you go. Now let's see what happens, because obviously, like, now that darkness has left, I'm sure like Kazuma and everyone else will try to probably find out what's going on, or like what type of situation is, like, because obviously Kazuma, like, definitely realized something is happening even after defeating the Hydra. He, like, when darkness was talking about the whole situation, he felt a bit of, like, like suspicion, as we see in that scene. So, and this has been, like, like, this whole, like, something is going on has been hinted from, I think, at least like the last couple of episodes. Not couple of episodes, the last episode. The last episode was the first episode. The previous episode was the first episode when this arc started. So from the previous episode, this was also hinted, and we saw that Kazuma was also very, like, like, thinking that, yeah, something weird is definitely going on, but she's not telling me. Another thing is that, if you remember, Van's prophecy, he said that, like, darkness will probably try some kind of self-sacrifice, but he said that do not do that, it won't work, it'll all be worthless, it won't be of any use. So the fact that darkness, like, like, wrote a letter and left, is probably making me think that that's exactly what she's trying to do. And as Vani has said before, it probably won't work. And Kazuma also knows that. Kazuma and Vani, made sure to tell Kazuma this privately as well, that I said she won't be able to do anything about her situation, but I never said anything about someone else doing something about it. So, he kind of said, like, keep that in mind, and, if she needs help her out. Something like that, as I think he kind of said to Kazuma, as far as I can remember in the previous episode. And Kazuma kind of listened to that, and yeah. So all these together, definitely Kazuma knows something is up and something weird is going on. So, let's see what he does in the next episode. Now, I'm guessing she left for her house, like she was, like, in that carriage. But yeah, but I'm really not, like, like, sure what the situation is, because, like, I think, like, Alder probably did something that made her family, like, I don't know, like, made her family, like, go into, like, debt or something like that, because I'm pretty sure it has something to do with money. That is why darkness was trying to defeat that bounty, get that bounty. So yeah, but you know what? Let's wait and see. I'm sure we'll get to know in the upcoming few episodes what's going on. But yeah, today's episode was, like, a very good, like, teamwork episode. Everyone helped out, and yeah, we were able to defeat the Hydra. Right. Okay, yeah, and yeah, that was today's episode. Nothing much to talk about, because most of the episode was them fighting the Hydra. Right. Okay, so now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, we get to see Kazuma die. Now, I was like, so what exactly happened? Obviously, in the previous episode, we saw that they were all screwed, in front of the Hydra. Like, Aqua was on top of the Hydra. Megumin cannot use her explosion. So I was like, how is this going to go? And then immediately in the first scene of this episode, we see Kazuma is dead, and I'm like, wait, if Kazuma's dead, what happened to the others? Like, and this is another thing I don't think this has ever happened. Obviously, Aqua can resurrect everyone. We've seen that. She even resurrected the other people as well. Like in Axel. But this has actually never happened. Darkness or Megumin, they have never died, and Aqua has never didn't even have to resurrect them. Every single time, somewhere or the other, Kazuma is able to, probably, take the brunt of the force, and Megumin and Darkness survives. I feel like Darkness is more of the fact that Darkness is extremely tanky, while Megumin is like a ranged attacker. So Kazuma's the one who dies most of the time. And this is another thing that I'm thinking. Like, I don't know what's going to happen if somehow Aqua falls in a situation like this. What if Aqua dies? What's going to happen then? Is she even possible of dying? She's a goddess, isn't she? I guess she's like now here, in the mortal world. So, anyways, I'm going on a full tangent. I feel like these type of questions I need to think about it later, not now. But it suddenly came into my mind. I was like, yeah, like what about Aqua? If she dies, what's going to happen? Or is she even capable of dying? Stuff like that. Anyways, but yeah, we've never seen Darkness or Megumin die, but obviously Kazuma, so that's why I was thinking here. I was like, wait, so what happened to the other two? If Kazuma's dead here, I'm sure everyone else is also screwed, because that situation, it wasn't like a situation where anyone can survive, So I was like, what now? But then we get to know that as we see her, Eris is like, right, you're back here again, huh? And she starts like singing like a little song. Like a little introductory, welcome here, Kazuma, like something like that, she says. Wait, what did she say? Let me read. She gets up and she's like, oh, Kazuma, death should not have taken thee. Oh yeah, it's like in a play, like in a play, she's like, like a Shakespearean play or something. And Kazuma's like, what the hell is this? And she's like, oh, I just wanted to say that, once. So that means he has died so many times. She probably thought like, yeah, next time I'll probably do something like this. Okay. No, boy. And, right. So, I wonder do the other people also go through something like this? Like other people also die. We literally saw today, that guy died. Dust, wasn't it? Wasn't that his name? He died, and Aqua resurrected him. So does he also go through something like this? Like he comes in front of Ares, and he just has to wait, and when Aqua comes and resurrects him, he's able to get out. Like all the other adventures who have died, and Aqua cast to resurrect on them. Does that happen to them as well? Do they also come face to face with Ares? I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, so it's like normal routine now. Kazuma's just sitting, and suddenly from up there, Aqua's shouting like, I've done reviving your body, come on here up, and yeah, and then she he wakes up and he sees like he's all slimy and everything, and everyone's like holding their nose. Darkness is also slimy. So basically what happened is that Kazuma got eaten, and to save Kazuma, Darkness went in to help him out, obviously because she was feeling responsible. Now here Kazuma's obviously like his dress and everything was digested, he's like buck naked, and Darkness is just standing there feeling responsible for the situation. And now, okay, here's the thing. I think like Darkness was fine, probably because number one, her defense is probably very high, and number two, I think Kazuma got eaten first, obviously. That's why he probably got digested quicker than when Darkness went in. And number three, I think Megumin exploded the Hydra. Now they obviously, this first scene, I feel like it was done in a very weird way, because they barely even tell us what has happened. We just have to figure it out on our own. They just suddenly show us like Kazuma's dead and he gets up all slimy and Darkness is slime. So we have to put piece by piece together to at least understand maybe what has happened. So what I was able to get out of this scene was that number one, as we see, Kazuma got eaten, his clothes got digested, everything else got digested. He got digested as well, I'm guessing. And then Darkness went in, probably trying to help Kazuma out, You know, darkness, it probably took a longer time to digest darkness, because darkness is tankier, so she wasn't able to be digested. Before she was digested, Megumin used explosion and somehow injured the Hydra, probably blew out his stomach or like head or something. I don't know what she did. And Megumin, and I'm guessing Aqua and Darkness obviously grabbed Kazuma, or what remained of him, brought him out, and then Aqua casted Resurrection on Kazuma, and the Hydra probably left somewhere within that time, while it was regenerating. And then Aqua put Resurrection on Kazuma. Kazuma woke up in this situation, and sees that Darkness is all slimy, he's all slimy, his clothes have digested, and Megumin is on the floor because obviously lack of mana. She used explosion. This is what I think happened. I'm not really sure if this is what happened, because like I said, they don't really tell us what happened. We just have to figure out what happened from their conversation. So this is what at least this in my head, this is how it went. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it went though. Either way, so Kazuma gets up and Kazuma's like, oh, it's fine, Darkness. I can just go and take a bath and everything will be okay. And she's like buck naked, and Megumin's like, what the hell are you doing? Saying stuff like this in this type of situation. Right. Anyways, next we get to see they are back in Axel. Megumin and Aqua goes to the guild to talk about the whole situation, report what happened, while Darkness and Kazuma goes back, and Kazuma's like, oh, don't worry about it, Darkness, and he goes to the path. So, okay, this part is a bit funny. He says, according to Aqua, by digested by the Hydra, turned me into more of a Kazuma-chan. So he's talking about okay, yeah, he's talking about his thing, isn't it? He looks down and he's like, this is the same size as it was. So it's because since he was resurrected, it was probably lacking a bit there while resurrection. So he's concerned if it's still lacking, or if it's going to grow back to the same size or something. I don't know. Something like that, I'm guessing. Oh lord. Anyways, Darkness is here, or outside the path. And Darkness obviously is concerned, so she's like, is everything okay? You've been there for a long amount of time. Is anything the problem? And Kazuma's like, nah, it's fine, everything is okay, and Kazuma's like, after, I'll be done quick, let's go and, join Megumin and Aqua. They're probably eating now at this point, And Darkness is probably still being bothered, and Kazuma is like, yeah, something's going on. So, yeah, and here Kazuma kind of is like, oh, we'll get it next time, yeah, we'll come with a proper plan first, this and that. And then he's like, oh, you're going to just give up like that, obviously bringing Darkness's mood back up a little bit again. Either way, they go to the guild and they see everyone's like pissed off at Aqua and Megumin. So they're like, what did you do? It's a Hydra. If you were not able to defeat it, you just made it even more pissed off now. Now what? Even Yunun was there at that point. I didn't even realize suddenly she somehow popped up from somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so then Luna talks about how it's a bit of a problem, because from the capital, the subjugation squad or whatever won't be able to come or something. So now the Hydra is pissed, and and nobody's there to help. So the reason why in the capital is a bit of trouble going on there as well is probably because, as they say, someone broken in what do they call it, the brigade or something. Wait, the silver-haired thief brigade or something like that. I've forgotten their name. Obviously, Kazuma and Chris they're talking about, but nobody knows about it except Darkness. and I guess Iris, so Luna's like, yeah, that's going on over there. That's what's happening. So like it's a bit of trouble over there. A lot of people are very concerned. Kazuma's sweating. Darkness is flabbergasted. Megumin is very impressed. Okay. And Luna says that apparently from the Crimson Demon village, the fortune teller told that the preparator is probably here in Axel. And the bounty is, wait, how, what is this? 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 100,000 won. Like 2 billion or something? Like something crazy amount. Yeah, that's the amount of bounty on that. And everyone's like, wait, what? What amount? 200 million, yeah. So, yeah, if anyone can capture the Silverhead Thief Brigade, Knights will come to Axel to deal with the Hydra. Yeah, so, like I said, this is the part where I was convinced that Darkness needs money. Darkness was like counting, like wait a minute, 200 million, like something like that. She said. Obviously, that was like a little joke, Obviously, she's not going to like snitch out Kazuma. And that was a little joke. Obviously, I realized that. But that made me convinced that Darkness really is in need of money, or maybe not. I'm not really sure. Either way, so because of this situation, Kazuma decided to become a shut-in. Obviously, and like he told Darkness that, oh, I'll help, but now he's like, oh my god, I cannot go outside. This is more trouble than it. So he like went in shut-in mode, while Aqua is putting magic on the chicken egg or whatever that is. She thinks it's a dragon egg. So yeah, she's doing that, and Kazuma's like, just put it in front of the the fireplace, like it'll get automatically heated up, and if somehow it gets boiled or something or fried, we can just eat it. You know what I literally thought literally in the previous episode I thought that I feel like Kazuma actually obviously Kazuma's like, what the hell are you talking about? This is not a dragon egg. So I feel like I felt like Kazuma was probably just planning on somehow frying it or eating it or something, because it's not obviously not a dragon egg, so he's probably thinking like, I'll let Aqua do her thing, later on, if she loses interest on this or something like that happens, I just fry it and eat it. Like, I was thinking that something like that he was thinking. Or maybe he was thinking, like, if a chicken comes out of it, obviously, then he'll be like, it's not a dragon, it's a chicken, and then we can eat it. I think, at least I thought that was, what Kazuma thought. It's funny because he literally says that in today's episode. He's like, we can just eat it if it somehow gets, cooked up or something. But Aqua's pissed. Aqua's like, what the hell are you talking about? This is a dragon. It's not a chicken. And she says, I'm not really warming it, I'm putting magic into it. I'm this dragon's foster mother. And this and that, obviously typical shenanigans, And then Megumin comes in, and Megumin is like, Kazuma, we need firepower, let's go and take care of the Hydra. We can use Rain Touch on the Hydra and this and that, all those plans, and then I can use Explosion. Aqua's like, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going to use that Lich's skill in this type of situation. I'm the goddess, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so here's where Kazuma's like, wait, why are you so pumped up, Megumin? At which Megumin's like, oh, because it killed you, I want to avenge that. Okay, anyways, Kazuma's like, no, we ain't doing none of that thing. He's like, it's raining as well, it'll be more troublesome, it'll make the Hydra even more stronger. So yeah, for now let's just forget about it and just stay here. And obviously one of the biggest reason I feel like Kazuma was just staying in, like I said, he's afraid of the fact that if they figure out that Kazuma's that guy who went to the capital, he's screwed. So he just wants to stay in for now, and just let the heat go down over there in Axel. Because people will be trying to find both of these, two. And they literally have the face on there. If someone's smart enough to figure out that this is Kazuma, literally, he's screwed. So he's like, okay, I am not going anywhere outside unless and until this thing dies down. If it dies down, then it's fine. Then I'll go out, But while in this situation, in the heat of the situation, if I go out and somehow someone figures out that, oh, isn't that Kazuma? If someone figures that out, it's over. So, that I feel like that was like the biggest reason why he decided. Because he literally told Darkness a few moments ago that, oh, we can go, take care of it. But now suddenly he's made such a drastic decision to not help. Because of this, he's scared. He's scared that he'll get into trouble because of this situation that he's in. With the whole thing in the capital. Okay. Anyways, and I was like baiting Chomsky. Oh my god. Chomsky is like laying on the table and just Megumi snatches Chomsky. And Chomsky makes such a screeching noise. Oh god, and Megum's like, so that means you don't plan on doing anything now, up until the foreseeable future. And Kazuma's like, oh, give me Chomsky back, I'm going to teach you a lesson otherwise, this and that. Oh boy, either way. Oh, sometimes I forget that cat is actually the freaking, what was her name? Volba or something? The other part of her or whatever. Sometimes I forget that. she's just chilling chilling in their house and just right. Anyways, so yeah, after that we see every day Megumin and Darkness goes out. Darkness uses decoy to taunt the thing Hydra, while Megumin uses explosion. This continues happening over and over again, and this kind of obviously it was like a little, I guess you could say like a little recreation of that whole thing in season 1. You remember when Kazuma and Megumin used to go out, Megumin used to blow up stuff, and then Kazuma used to come back, every single day, even in the rainy day, and the whole Bakuretsu, that song that became a meme, that whole thing. Here, obviously Kazuma's not here, but Darkness in Kazuma's place. So yeah, both of them goes every single day to the hideout, takes care of it, and you can see that finally one day, I guess Darkness probably got swallowed. Her armor and everything was in tatters. Megumin obviously is all out of mana. So Kazuma's yeah, Darkness it was bothered by the daily explosion magic, so it targeted. Yeah, it ambushed us, and that is why yeah. So it damaged them, and they ran away from there. Either way, Kazuma's now you know what? Guess we have to do something. So while the Darkness was there in the bath, Kazuma is kind of using his blacksmithing skills to fix up Darkness's armor. This part is hilarious because obviously Kazuma and Darkness, they were talking about the whole situation, and Darkness was talking about how he did the same for the hot spring situation as well, this and that. While they were having this conversation, in the background Aqua's singing a lullaby, and in the lullaby she's talking about Eris and how she pats her chest. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, Kazuma's I don't want to go back over there, a town full of weirdos, everyone's like Megumin, which is kind of hilarious because now that we have seen Konobaku, and we have seen that, we know why everyone's like Megumin, because Megumin literally trained them. It's hilarious because they're first and foremost, they are all Aqua's disciples, they worship Aqua, so that makes them complete nut jobs, obviously. And then on top of that, Megumin trained them in that whole thing where they bring the apple thing and fall down in front of you, and the apples fall and then they try to scam you, that whole thing. That was what Megumin did to them. That was the Megumin taught that to them. So it's basically Aqua's followers are crazy like Aqua, and on top of that, Megumin taught them to become even more crazier. So it's a complete mess. That whole place is a mess. because of that. And Kazuma's like, I'm not going there. So that is like a wild place in no way. And Aqua's like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know, those are my cute disciples, my followers. Right. Anyways, so darkness is just like, smiling about, obviously like this nice little thing. And obviously at that point of time I was like, yeah, darkness would probably try to go and take care of the Hydra on her own, and that's exactly what she does. Megumin wakes up in the night and she's like, darkness has left. So they realize that, like, darkness has probably gone to take care of the Hydra on her own. So Kazuma's like, you guys go and try to stop darkness, I'll see what I can do about this situation. So, and at that point I was like, yeah, there's only one thing Kazuma can do, is hire everyone. Like, what I thought was like, he's gonna hire everyone because he has a lot of money now. I thought he was going to use that and probably like post a quest like, oh, help darkness out, and you'll get, each and every one of you will get this amount of money or something like that. I thought, so I thought that was what he was doing, like hire everyone and bring them here. And it wasn't exactly like that. He didn't really hire anyone. He just asked them for help and said that darkness is going there trying to take care of it every single day, so if you can help out. And everyone was like, yeah, sure, why not, and there you go, that's what happened. So darkness later on sees like everyone is here, like to help them. And they're like, La Latina. And darkness is like, don't call me La Latina. Oh god. Anyways, in the end, darkness is like, what's going on? And Kazuma's like, oh, this is what's happening. I asked them for help, and they're like, sure, why not? We can help you out. So obviously darkness is very moved by everyone. So everyone's like, let's do it. So now we have a big amount of people, a lot of people there. We can do a lot of things. So Kazuma starts, like making a plan of what to do. The thieves will use bind to make that whole thing. Megumin is going to use explosion, or charge up the mana, everyone's mana, they can pool it together. And all the mages in this place, darkness will obviously use her decoy skill to bring in the Hydra's like attention and lure it away. That's what she does. She starts running away, the Hydra starts following him. Kazuma then uses like on all the other thieves, uses bind for that rope, and they chug that rope. And like the way they did was very smart. Obviously you cannot literally chug a rope to stop a Hydra that big, so they pooled everyone's power to make a big thick rope, and they used like a little harpoon kind of thing to use and do that. And then after it got to the Hydra, everyone starts pulling it and bringing it onto the ground. But the Hydra is obviously still so strong, it's like just like pushing everyone back into the sea. Kazuma then uses the seesaw kind of thing to shoot himself out and land on top of the Hydra and use Drain Touch to weaken it even further. So that's what happens. And but it's still not enough. They are able to bring it to the land, but it's still not enough. Kazuma falls, and the Hydra was almost going to squish it, but darkness goes and shields him from the whole thing. And she's literally like on top of Kazuma, trying to shield him from the Hydra. This shows how strong darkness is. Like like it's no joke when she said that I'm actually very strong and I'm like I'm very sturdy. It was no joke. Someone who can literally like like withstand the weight of a Hydra like that is wild. Anyways, so Kazuma, to help out in the situation, uses Drain Touch to weaken the Hydra even more. So this part is funny because Kazuma's like, damn it, you're finally being useful for once. You're already folding. Darkness like, her masochistic tendencies are acting up again. Is someone this soft really capable of winning that endurance contest? You gutless whim. Okay, now I need to read this part to properly understand what type of evolution darkness went through here. Because this is some high level stuff she was talking about. So she's like, being crushed by a Hydra while taking verbal abuse from a scumbag. This is absolutely delightful. And everyone's trying to help out them. Okay, drone school with access adventurous skill. Okay. Alright. don't worry, when we die together, we'll go together. Kazuma says, I'm very worried. Quit giving up. There's no way you die from a Hydra flopping on top of you. The one who's going to get smooshed to death is only me. Which is true. She got eaten by the Hydra. Nothing happened to her. So I'm also very much sure nothing's going to happen to her here. Kazuma's the only one who's going to die. And Darkness is like, wait, if I give up, Kazuma dies? And then she's like sweating and everything, and she's like, what is this? She's like drooling. So okay, now like I said, I need to understand what type of high level thing is she getting off on. Like, I'm genuinely curious because this part went over my head. I need to properly read it. You're ordering me around like a master. Okay, while your very life is in my hands. The contradiction of it. Oh, which one of us is truly the master in the situation? I've never felt this way before. What novel simulation is this? So, so the fact that okay, I see what's happening here. So she's basically like, okay, your life is in my hand, but you're verbally abusing me. But like, if I fall, you fall as well. So even though I'm supposed to be in control here, you're the one who's trying to like verbally abuse me and like take control. So who's the real master here? The contradiction is making probably the experience even more novel for her. I don't know what goes on through her head, but it's probably something like that. And yeah, she's just having the time of her life. Anyways, after that, like, okay, so Dust here, I think that's his name. He tries to go and sneak in and take like the final attack and the final kill probably. She was trying to pull off what's her name? A Komeko. He was trying to pull off a Komeko. You remember Komeko in the movie? The final shot that she took, she was able to get all the EXP points that Kazuma would have gotten otherwise. He tried to pull that off, but nah, man. He's not Komeko. There's no one like her. So he failed spectacularly. He wasn't able to pull that off. So he tried to do that, and the Hydra just ate him. And and then after that, wait. After that. Oh, okay, Union News. I was like, how were they able to get Dust back out? Union used Light of Saber and slashed it into two. And obviously, when they realized that the Hydra is not regenerating, they're like, use Explosion. They used like big explosion, the biggest one ever. So yeah, there you go. The Hydra's gone. Everyone's happy. Everyone's having a great time. And Kazuma's like, drinking and everything. Kazuma's like, how does it finally feel to kill the Hydra? And Darkness is like, you know what? It feels good, but the reason why I'm feeling good is not because of that, but a different thing. I have realized how much I love this place, and like how much everyone here loves us. Yeah, so there you go. And like I said here, they kind of mentioned, where is that part? That you can keep the bigger part. Might as well take the entire cut. Or no, not this part. Wait a minute. A little ahead. Pretty crazy what you can pull off in a desperate situation. Kazuma, you guys can take a bigger cut of the reward. Here we go. So there you go. So they're like, yeah, you can take the bigger part because obviously the mess of the thing you guys did, we just helped. So yeah. Okay, anyways, so yeah, here after that the Darkness is like, yeah, like all these people, I'm reminded how much I'm blessed. And yeah, and obviously at that part I was like, yeah, she'll probably now leave the group or something like that is going to happen. As we know, as Vani said, she'll try to like sacrifice herself or something. Don't know exactly what that means, but yeah. Anyways, so they come back home and they see that Darkness has left a letter, and in the letter she has written that, forgive me for suddenly springing this up on you. Yeah, the situation has become rather complex. I realize that this is selfish, but I need to leave the party. I ask you find a new frontline fighter for the group. Um, I'm very grateful for the three of you, so much that I could never fully express it. Aqua, Megumin, Kazuma, our adventures have been the most enjoyable moments of my entire life. Hmm. I don't think I'll ever forget the days we spent together. Thank you for everything. From La Latina Dustin Ford to my beloved companions with deep gratitude. Yeah, and that's where it ended. So there you go. Yeah, obviously the final scene, it was pretty expected. I expected something like that happening, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah, so let's wait and see how this goes. Obviously, I doubt Kazuma's going to let this go. Neither are Megumin and Aqua. So they'll probably, I don't know, try to figure out what's happening, try to bring darkness back, and then maybe we'll get to know more about the situation, what is troubling her so much, stuff like that. Right. So there you go. That was it. That was today's episode number 8 of Konosuba Season 3. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Konosuba. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.